Okay, so another defeat. You know, if you don't laugh, seriously, you're just going to cry. I think that's 8 defeats out of our last 11 games. The stats are just a joke. I mean, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. And as I said, I've always said before, like, I think in life you make your own luck. And I just think it's almost like we're jinxed, or there's some kind of incredible conspiracy going on. Because what's happened tonight is we played our West London neighbours Fulham in the SW6 derby. They've beaten us for the first time since 2006. So they're absolutely loving life right now. But who scores their goal? Of course, it has to be our Willian, our ex-player Willian, who, to be fair to him, did put his hands up, you know, basically to say, look, respect and all that one. But nevertheless, it's Willian. And João Felix, who had a kind of promising start to the game, gets himself sent off. And then to cap it all, Vinicius, who hasn't scored a goal for, what, a year and a half or whatever it is, you know, he nips up and scores the winner. Look, you know, everyone knows what I feel about everything, and Graham Potter before a ball that was even kicked or any results happened from his appointment. You just got to look at the stats. Yeah, we're Chelsea FC, we're an elite football club, we ain't fucking Brighton. And his win record at Brighton is 31.1%. Just let that one fucking sink in for a minute. We've appointed a manager with a win ratio, this great tactician, of 31.1%. And yet people, I still have people turn around and say, oh, you know, shut up, Tony, give him time, you know, get behind the manager, he hasn't got his own players. Fuck off. Just fuck off. We're Chelsea FC. I'm not going to go on what's gone on over the last 25, 26 years, but we're a completely different football club, animal, than what we've ever been. And I know what bad times are like, and this right now is pretty bad. Nothing like how it used to be, but it shouldn't be like this. You know, let's make no, you know, let's not, you know, two bones about it. This is a disaster right now, and it can't fucking go on. And our star man that's joined us, one training session, has been, you know, put straight in, fair enough, and he gets himself sent off, and now he's going to miss, what was it, 3 games? He's going to miss the Palace game, the Liverpool game. I don't fucking know. Listen, all I know is it's shit. I think Fulham now go up to 6th place. We stay in 10th, but of course the teams below us are now squeezed because obviously we played, you know, either the same level of games or one more. So, you know, things aren't looking great right now. Let's have it right. As I say, nothing is going right. So, you know, what now, Todd Boehly? What you know, what you're going to do now? Because I'm telling you now, for the second half, I put on a live watch along with on watching CFC Fans TV, and the reason for that is I wanted to draw some comfort around my own, you know, set of supporters. I didn't want to hear that fucking commentary, all the Fulham fans, you know, taking a fucking piss. And, you know, it's not pleasant, is it? You know, and when things are down, you know, sometimes you get like little chinks of light where you think, okay, this is, you know, this is going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. But it's the same as it ever was. Look, nothing's ever going to fucking change here. We need an elite manager. I've said it before, it was the biggest mistake we ever fucking made on 2 fronts. One, getting rid of Thomas Tuchel. Real fucking deal, I'm telling you. Just by the way the man talks, the way he sets his stall out, just as a fucking human being. You know, he believes in the power of the mind and meditation, and it's just an elite personality. A bit different to fucking textbook Charlie, a university degree in human psychology or man management. I'm telling you now, yeah, proactivity is the key to life, and I know that through being in sales and marketing. It's how you think, and it's how you project yourself. And let me tell you now, every time Thomas Tuchel ever opened his mouth, he always impressed me. But okay, if that's ship's past, then someone that would appease the fans, maybe Jose for a third stint, Luis Enrique. Okay, Pochettino is not everyone's cup of tea, but he's fucking better than this guy. Listen, I've got no extra grime with Graham Potter. He's a nice guy, but let's have it right. He's going to get a nice payday. And it's a mistake. It's a big mistake. A costly mistake, Mr Boehly. But you own that one. All on your fucking own, mate. And secondly, what we should never have done is rip out the entire foundations, the line management, every single part of us as a football club. I understand that you want to change. I understand it's about sustainability and a long-term project and all that bollocks. But you do things slowly. If it's not broke, you don't fix it. Where it's happening and where it's right, you stick with what you're doing right, and you try and improve stuff. There was a lot of talk about the data and, you know, buying players and assessing things and everything else. Well, that's great, and I'm not saying that's not the way to go, and I'm not saying that the way Todd Boehly wants to change the philosophy of this club is wrong either. All I'm saying is you do things over a period of time, and you don't just rip everything out, because that's unsettling. That's unsettling for everybody. So we are where we are. This is where we are right now, and we own it. We own it. Or I say we, our new owners own it. And I'm afraid they've made the wrong decision. You've got to chop it, because the fans, from the ones that I speak to, and don't get me wrong, I don't speak for all the Chelsea supporters, but I do know that a lot of everyone's had enough now. Yeah, it's gone beyond the fucking pale. When you have the supporters singing for the previous manager and the previous owner, I think it's time to take notice, don't you, Todd? And unfortunately, you're going to have to repair all the damage that you've done. Eat a bit of humble pie, take it on the chin, and take what comes your way, because it was your error of judgment. And it was an error of judgment, because it was all based on egotistical reasons. And you did that, of course, because you are what you are. You're a billionaire, and why shouldn't you think that you know best? However, football is a completely different game to baseball or any American sports. European football is completely different, the culture and everything else. And I think us as supporters know a little bit more than you, because we've been there since day dot. Anyway, another defeat. Fulham, congratulations, you deserved it. You did deserve it. And as I say, Fulham 2, Chelsea 1. Time to do the right thing, Mr Boehly. All the best, guys. Much love, and up the Chelsea.